In this video, let's take a closer look at the character of Mr. Snake and explore his journey in the Bad Guys franchise. Before joining the Bad Guys crew, he had already suffered a lot, simply because he was a snake.
When you grow up a snake, nobody shows up to your party. Birthdays are a constant reminder that out there, I'm just a scary, good-for-nothing monster.
He absolutely dreaded birthdays, because no one ever showed up. No one ever came to celebrate him, he was always alone. Society saw him as a good-for-nothing monster, so he grew up believing that was his destined role. He never had the treasure of real connection, and he never got to experience what it felt like to be celebrated on his birthday. From the very beginning, from the day he was born, he was feared and pushed away. Over time, he started to accept the role that society gave him. If the world told him he was scary and useless, then he decided he would become the best monster he could be. He stopped trying to make friends, stopped hoping people would like him, and instead focused on learning how to take what he wanted. His survival instinct became his only personality trait. He learned to rely only on himself, because he never had any friends or real connections, until he met Mr. Wolf. Mr. Wolf treated him differently from everyone else. He didn't judge him because he was a snake, because Mr. Wolf himself was going through the same thing. He was seen as the ultimate bad guy just for being a wolf. Society never gave him a chance either. So in Mr. Wolf, Mr. Snake found something he had never found anywhere else: value. Mr. Wolf saw him not as a monster, but as a specialist, someone with skills, someone important. That's how Mr. Snake became part of the Bad Guys crew, and that's how he became Mr. Wolf's best friend. For Mr. Snake, the Bad Guys crew wasn't just a gang, it was a biological necessity. He had no family, no real home, no one who cared about him, so the crew became his nest. They became the closest thing he had ever had to a family. This is why he is the most protective of the status quo. He doesn't want to go good because deep down he fears that if he does, he'll lose this bond with them. In his mind, being good still means being bad, it means losing everything he finally has. So he doesn't want things to change. He just wants life to stay exactly the way it is. That's why when Mr. Wolf starts reflecting on his life and questioning his choices, when he begins thinking about being different, about being good, such a strong conflict begins between him and Mr. Snake. In Mr. Snake's mind, Mr. Wolf's desire to be good is a sign that his only friend is leaving him behind. He believes he is walking away to join a civilized world that he himself was never allowed to enter.
Nothing compares to having the one guy I thought I could trust stab me in the back.
But Mr. Wolf knows him better than anyone. He knows that deep down, Mr. Snake has always been good. That's why he secretly left a push-pop behind in the hideout. He did this even before all the fallout happened, because he already believed that Mr. Snake was good and would share that with Mr. Shark, which is exactly what he does. Mr. Snake, however, doesn't want to believe that he is becoming good. He's afraid that if he starts calling himself good, he'll lose the identity he's built his life around, so what he does is team up with Marmalade. On the surface, it looks like he's betraying his friends, but underneath, he actually has a plan of his own, to destroy the meteorite and ruin Marmalade's scheme. That means he was never truly bad, and he never really betrayed his friends. Even in his darkest choices, his loyalty was still there, even if he had to hide it behind a mask.
I knew you were good.
We good, baby. We good.
By the end of the film, all the bad guys surrender themselves to pay for their crimes and start over. They choose to take responsibility, not because they're forced to, but because they finally understand that they don't have to stay trapped in the roles society gave them. Mr. Snake, too, begins to accept that he doesn't have to be just a monster. He learns that being good doesn't mean losing his friends, it can mean keeping them, but on honest, real terms. In the second film, while everyone else is struggling to get a job because of their criminal pasts, Mr. Snake is actually having the time of his life. We see a side of him we never thought existed, because he's in love. But since he's a snake, of course it's complicated, messy, and built on a lie. The one he falls for is Susan, who later reveals her real name, Doom. He starts spending time with her without knowing that she's actually working for the bad girls as a way to lure the bad guys into a trap.
Guys, this is Susan. hours.
Hey, is she your hostage?
No, she's my girlfriend.
At first, she's just playing the part, a fake girlfriend, a fake bond, all part of the mission. It's interesting because even after she confesses the truth, that she was working with the bad girls, Mr. Snake doesn't get mad. Instead, he actually finds her even more attractive. She out-snaked a snake, manipulating him so smoothly that he can't help but admire her. There's a twisted kind of respect in the way he looks at her, almost like he's proud of being fooled by someone that good. As the story unfolds, even though everything started with a lie, Doom begins to fall for him too. She starts to feel something real, even though she can't fully be with him, because she's still loyal to Kitty Cat and feels she can't just betray her, at least not at that moment. It's a complicated triangle of loyalty, duty, and emotion. But later she eventually realizes that Kitty only cares about herself. She decides to embrace her feelings for Mr. Snake, even if it means going against Kitty Cat. By the end of the film, however, they still can't have a clean, happy future together, because Doom has to face the consequences of what she did. She doesn't go to prison in the traditional sense, but she does have to pay for her crimes through community service. Meanwhile, Mr. Snake, now working as a secret agent with the bad guys, doesn't forget about her. He even sends her a message that strongly hints they're going to meet again, probably in the third film. It's a quiet emotional promise that their story isn't over yet.